Welcome back. Northstar here with another episode of my Wildermyth Let's Play. Now, Wildermyth is a game, for those of you new to this, where through struggle, sometimes heartbreak, and time, you take a group of heroes and bring them to face a threat to their world. Some from previous adventures, some new to the adventure you're facing, some of the children of your adventures. Through it, they build relationships, friendships, romances. They have kids with each other even. Sometimes your heroes die in the line of battle. Although I would hope that doesn't happen this campaign, given how much of an advantage I've accrued, and it not being the highest difficulty setting. If it happens here, it's probably because I horribly screwed up, because I am very tired. I'm struggling with my long COVID to focus today. It may happen, you never know. I'm going to try and avoid it. Be careful. There's an obvious I didn't mean to make that move kind of thing. I may undo it, but you'll see it in some future campaigns, probably. Higher difficulty ones, maybe. Some of the story campaigns can be quite tough. From what I've heard, I do remember even the tutorial one being harder than these generic ones. Maybe because it was new. And I have a battle here against the Drauven. They are a tough foe. Much tougher than most of the stuff I face. Most of them can regenerate. The red one can throw fireballs. I think it throws one the first turn, but it can prepare to throw two the second, or maybe it can only do a fireball if it's channeled. I don't know. It's been a bit since I faced them. This is not the best day to do it, but I had to play something. This is a charming game. It can be inspiring at times. It's either this or try and start an Age of Wonders 3 Let's Play, because I was really feeling up to something, at least tactical RPG. This game has a charm to it. That looks like a tombstone, maybe, although it's a little overexposed, the lighting. Whatever this is. It's stone, but it has a lamp. Should be able to set up flanking using engage, maybe. Turn that down a little. Yeah. There's some unnatural screeches in the forest maps, that's for sure. Maybe I'll bore do that, because I agree it can fly with a quick move and even bite. Yeah. There's a stump. Stabby. Alright. Forget what the mobility is of one of these stumps. Terrorbird. Not showing it being able to move. Weird. It's not showing what their movement is. That's... Oh, there we go. Terrorbird there. Even there. Stump. Oh yeah. It's got stare and 5 movement. I hate to... I kind of want to be able to do a bite and a strike, but if I do that, then no temporary armor for Agaridia. Oh well. There's too many to count in one turn, unfortunately. That's a bird cage. Yeah, I should engage that, because I might be able to get flanking. Oh, this is a 100% chance. That's because of... I already say I'm flanking. Boom. That was Brenner's cat. Sounds like, what is it? Schrodinger's cat. Brenner's cat. Like I'm referring to that or something. Except I'm definitely not. How fast is Tress? 3.7. Trying to decide where to backslam this to since the displace. Pilot is not engaged. Is it? I thought it would be engaged by Agaridia. For some reason it isn't. Even though I thought Agaridia had engaged plus. Oh. Shoot, she only has standard engage. Ugh. Yeah, okay. That's a mistake. Hate to do this already, but that was a misread. Doesn't help there's a lot of glare through the window here. Not great artificial lighting in this room. Because bloody single light exposed fluorescent light bulb on the ceiling. It's ridiculous. I always have to deal with people who don't value anyone else's needs. Alright, anyhow. Engage the pilot. Slash. Don't care much about the demon. It just slings weak fireballs, and most of my party has enough warding to not be too concerned. I thought I already had engage plus, which would engage things next to her at the same time, so she can engage demon and both these guys. That was my dumb fault for not realizing. Like, he has engage plus. We can do this for extra armor. Didn't quite kill it though. I'll slam it in a second. How did she get back there? Did that involve walking all the way around? Yeah, it does. I guess she's much more mobile. Move. Through jump jaw. Oh, shoot. That disengages the... What the... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Arrgh. Like I said, I'm really out of it today. I can't think. I can't focus. Be talking a bureaucrat soon about a state assistance program. I'm sure they'll make some excuses. These bureaucrats is always to screw people over. How, despite all the health problems they got, probably how I clearly can't focus, will try and claim that I'm perfectly able to work or something, I'm sure. Because these people have no... Well, it's not really them, it's the system forcing them to do it. Well, that's cool and all. Alright, so this is a order of operations thing. She needs to move all the way around there first before he engages, so she doesn't cut off line of sight. Now she can stab it before doing this to get the terror bird as it approaches. With her dagger. And now I can slam this thing. Actually, that would poison hobble. I don't mind doing it to the pilot. Either. There we go. It's all about combos in this game, which is why I'm like out of it and can't think clearly. Big problem there. Save since Made the right moves so far. Let's take a slash. Oh, it's almost dead. Fortunately, it's Drauven blood. I think X before the poison would. Restores 3 health. Poison reduces 2. So yeah, I have to finish it out right, I believe. That being said, it's just going to take a slash. Agaridia. Bigger issue is the Terror Bird, which actually can't make it here, and there's nowhere for it to stand, so it won't be able to. Might try and deafen. Kinda gotta deal with that thing. This thing can do up to 4 damage. So anyone who's got less than 4 warding is in some level risk. Genli can wall with someone. Probably Boar. No, not Boar. Brenner? What can he interfuse with from here? I don't know. He's open-minded. Or Scribe with Soul Splitting and Spirit Blade. Oh. Frack me. He could have interfused with this and that would have killed the pilot. Oh well, I can't do everything perfect. And I might want to steal fire into this thing anyhow. I don't think that'll destroy this. Minus calcify. Wait, so stealing fire destroys the stone? Really? That stinks. I suppose this at least has the advantage of leaving fire behind for a tiny bit. Alright. I'll learn what goes on with the pilot. Of course, oh, you know what? This has a chance of ricocheting to the pilot, and that's better. 78% chance, in fact. I'll go with that. Why am I being dumb? I can even establish flanking here. Cool. Now, that wasn't quite the right angle for flanking. Still only a 78% chance to hit. Oh well. Dead. And has that thing fall back there. Suppose, could I have slashed at it and then did that? Probably. Oh, and yeah, fire gets left behind there. Shoot. Why did I already engaged the pilot and then... That's right, I knew she was gonna get a water stunt. So it worked out. Well, she's got no surplus armor, but everything is... They can reach is engaged by Triss anyhow. Yeah, she's gonna have to Starward Plus, because the Devon can do 2 to 4. I can do 1. Their shield, that's 3. But that's 1. I'm not entirely sure the shield would cancel out the... Anyways, this should prevent status effects like being deafened. Last but not least, boar seed. I'd engage some stuff. Back slam. Yes, he moves now. Wouldn't hurt for him to wall with these two. Oh, of course it would. The terror bird can... Just say... Or doubt, but that was a dumb idea. Area of effect could have put him in harm's way. Shriek didn't have good line of sight. She had Star Plus, so it did very little. Yeah, Devons can interfuse, can't they? Yeah, interfuse. That's right. Well, when I killed the Devon. Does this look scarier than before? It does. It has like antlers and it's turned red. You should have had her switch to sword for the block before. That was dumb. Didn't matter, but it was dumb. Okay, so accidental actions. Move. Engage. Might be possible though. So this Stormthroat can prompt attack from allies, can strike. It can send a bird to do damage. Each turn until removed. It's a way to get around armor and stuff. Not fun. I might manage to kill it though this turn if I prioritize it. Yeah. I'll engage these two. Things are mostly harmless if she engages them. Take a shot at the Stormthroat, I guess. Or... no, this has a chance of killing outright. Oh, that's the thing. One stunt damage on a hit. That's it. Okay. Yeah, she should try to kill the Drauven. Nope. Still alive. Any of you ever played Portal? I've not played, but I do know there's this end song, Still Alive, at the end. This was a triumph. Making a note here. Anyways, but AI at the game to kind of spoil things is still alive at the end, and yeah, so are these enemies. Right, that Drauven's got to be far enough away. It can't maintain an interfuse if it's subject to the same rules my own characters are actually. Excuse me. I did make it jump back. I hope otherwise the fire is going to pose a risk. Because of Wolf Call, they're both pretty mobile. Guess it's a reason for Boar to try and kill the Drauven. Just to get another Wolf called. Guess you can engage this thing. Just trying to get better angles around that rock, but it didn't work out. Oh well. Did that to renew the wolf call, so that everyone can keep being highly mobile if need be. I just want to wall up with these two so they have better dodge chance and such. Maybe just this one. I'm worried about the shriek. No, she can stalwart plus. It's fine. Oh, stunt. Bonus health. Now, it may not seem like these guys are most dangerous after the way I've been with a little making sure I got the turns correctly, wiping them out, but they're tough. I don't know if I can throw over this with the coin moss. Good to know for future. Yep. Also can do it with the jump jaw. Is this thing not engaged? I thought. Oh no, engaged a terror bird. That's all right. Jump jaw. Coin moss. I don't know where there should be a. Well, there's the haunt. It's not hidden after all. Not yet. A specter step doesn't actually hide them. Whoops. Regardless. Doesn't hurt to throw some poison. Nothing else can work. I'll throw a discus at the terror bird. And then it jumped on, walked on the jump jaw, dying. Dispiriting its allies when it dies. Inspires them when it's alive. Yeah, the terror birds are sources of morale for the Drauven when they're alive, and when they're dead, well, sick. So glasses are digging my ears. I got new ones, and people like, oh, these one digging ears. Yeah, they dig into the ears. I don't know. I don't think they take good care of people with, or I'm medicated. It's like, I'm disabled. Long COVID, it's not my fault, but it could show a little more consideration. Find it hard to believe the person would so assiduously. Sure, it's probably just salesmanship nonsense, regardless if they would do it to anyone. But these glasses hurt. Okay, the Hunt's got Spectre Step. Can concuss targets. I thought it has the ability to poison targets with its quick blade. Definitely can attack more than once, though. Excuse me. There's a dart back there. Alright. Apologize, I'm having trouble thinking clearly. Unfortunately. Take a bite that'll just I think it's the lowest damaging anything they want. Well, Brenner could technically perform even worse with bow shot, I suppose. It's one of the worst attacks, though. Yep. Spectre step. Should die now, though. Only has 6 health. Oh, stun. Which means I already can take a shot at this thing, I guess. Stunt. Cool. Triss can engage them both. And Boar to get flank in this one. Used to they would have had a guaranteed hit either way. Toss one and the other. Cat now shreds the armor. And he takes a swing with the sword. Make him untouchable. Thanks to second level untouchable plus here. Triss can finish this off with the fire chicken. Bach. Bach. Infuse with the fire so we can give extra attacks then. Yeah. Infuse with the rocks, I guess. Slowly inch up here. Wait a second, isn't he interfused with 3 objects now? How can he interfuse with a 4th? Oh, he has enough potency for it. Because it scales with potency, that's right. He got up to 4.4. It's 1 plus a 3rd potency. And he's had it for a while. Okay. Guess I could interfuse with this, set up a bone wall if really necessary. Give Spirit Blade to Triss. Cool. Then there's just the rogue. The hunter. Send her a scout up here. 2 guards and the Gore Lord. I don't... Attacks 2 targets within range. Okay, so it's just a melee berserker. If it's missing health at the start of its turn, it takes even less damage. There's a dart. No cover from that rock. Okay. Send her back there then. These are pretty simple opponents. Archers and a guy with a big axe. I can deal with them. Not too much trouble. And they have that whole reaction strike thing. But not that much of a challenge. Really. engage there. I don't know how fast the Goreward can move. Everything else is killed. It's probably better to put Joan way back here. That provides partial cover. Darn it. Not quite flanking either. However, she doesn't have to actually fine. She doesn't have to kill stuff right away. I'm fine with taking my time. Chomp. Flanking and boom. Oh yeah, that fire went out. He's not an elementalist. He couldn't keep it going. Give Agridia some dodge chance. And take a shot at this thing, I guess. Dead on a hit. It's all cool. Oh man, I have such a headache. Night Mail, born from the forges of master smiths in recent ages of the world. These suits of unadorned plate are heavy, but not inelegantly so. Sections of naked chain preserve the wearer's mobility, and generous padding beneath is there to soften blunt impacts. I mean, it's hardcore armor and good for characters who don't naturally have a lot of evasion. Agaridia does with her crow wings and her foxtail. Might not be a terrible choice for Boar, as in future campaigns he won't have such a high level right off the bat. Oh, excuse me. Gonna make his back slam tougher, and yeah, his base evasions aren't great. Well, the Gur gives him plus 10, but I'll make him slower. That's the only thing. Being spell touched gives him extra recovery rate. So in future campaigns, he can take a hit or two and heal in reasonable number of turns. I do have, let's see, legendary items stick around, but he doesn't have any. So it's not like all these will disappear. Accuracy, wording, potency, health, stunt chance. And a lot of future campaigns will come in with just the level 1 version of this armor, which the Nightmail one is much... You know what, I'll give him Nightmail, and I hope it's not a mistake. I think he only had that. Come think of it, he was someone's kid, wasn't he? And he came in with the level 1 version of... No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know why then. Whatever. Is that all of them? I was just getting warmed up. Boar, you'd better come check this out. What did you... Wow. What's going on here? No idea, but it seems like we just arrived. I mean, like we arrived just in time. You shall not have it. Okay. I thought we took care of that one. Ooh, he does not look well. Stop, hairy rats. Skell have not. I mean, the Drauvens are, sentient. They're not like the Mithragi, which are like undead machines, or the Gorgons, which are monsters that have been kind of enthralled. And then there are the sentient proper Gorgons, greater Gorgons. So it's not entirely. Have not toiled for years, only to have hoggy hairfolk blessed with the Kiar. Ag. Yeah. I think he's done now. Yep. Now I definitely want whatever he didn't want us to have. Time to check out that altar. Yeah, and I remember this is how you can potentially get hawk wings, but you can also get teeny wings, which are useless. Guides and builds are like, oh, it's the same, but no, actually, there's two other sets of wings. The crow ones give evasion, but you can get like these constructed wings, and they allow you to airlift members of party. Anyways, I've never been the fondest of altars that monsters leave behind. Like, take advantage. There's another deepest version I think I also rejected. But it's a pile of offerings, bones, feathers, sparkly things. And one conspicuously unlit candle. You can even see the dice. I heard him say the word blessing. Light her up, or weird. Well, good thing they didn't finish whatever they were doing. Correct. There's a chance of negative outcome with this. I have no reason to risk it. Things are going fine. Let's make sure they never do. Feel free to take anything that doesn't look obviously evil. I mean, these are Drauven, and they burn whole villages. Very destructive. So they spent the rest of the day scattering items, letting the swamp do its wet work to ensure the pieces would never be reunited. And you do get this. Just a ram talisman. Nothing particularly special about it. Won't keep between campaigns. She's a mystic and she has only 3 warding? Really? Of course, she can gain more from interfusing with objects. Time guess Hunter, if he levels up, he would gain more. Yeah, Ori is Agridia's child. That's right. She is oil level 4 hunter. Yeah, I'll give it to Jelly. She's kind of fragile to magical damage. Oh yes, now the stumps can throw nets, which can be used to hobble targets, but more importantly, allows them to establish flanking with quick actions, not to be underestimated. This video is at 1 hour. It's not bad. But yeah, that event, if folks ever want to get hawk wings for your characters, that's how you can get it. If you light the candle, it's only a 1 in 3 chance though, and you can get these useless tiny little wings that block other ones. That's you know, metagaming. From a role-playing perspective, I'm not gonna light the candle of these evil creatures who, I don't know, maybe I'll play the campaign where you fight the Drauven, and I'll be like, oh, they're not so bad, and be more sympathetic to them. We'll see. Let's see, after this I fight Morthargi, deepest. Fun. Morthargi are tougher at higher level, as I think I said, probably the easiest enemy at very high levels are either the deepest or maybe the Gorgons. I'd have to say it's the deepest, followed by the Gorgons. Morthargi are tougher. Drauven and Thryxo are much tougher at high calamity levels. Especially if you're actually on a higher difficulty in this. Remember, kids, cleaning up is about wanting it for yourself, not just doing it because you're told to. Investigate thoroughly, find something useful. Same thing the other party's doing. Thorough delving the mysteries of Grimhorn Chimes has proven rewarding. There's always something we can use. Does that just mean we're desperate? She looks concerned. Provides resources and a chapter, ingots, fabric. Lots of resources to be able to use to upgrade people's gear. A Sunseeder scarf. Stunt chance. A disc of embroidered wax wool to fashion would ward the rain off. Guess it's like waxed wool, literally. You can scrap it for ingots? What? It's made of fabric. It's just waxed wool. Guess the word disc. Someone didn't read it carefully enough. Don't want to give this to my high-level hunter or to the much younger hunter, who's going to soon reach level 5, but who am I going to bring to the final battle? Let's see. Probably the 3 warriors. Probably Brenner. He's another scribe who can interfuse with a zillion things. Or Bray, because she can hit much harder than him. Also has higher armor. Not as much health, but Heart may be a level 6, but I'm not horrendously impressed with him except for his fireball, and that's 1-time use per battle. Like Earth Scribes, though. I'm not getting the Earth Scribe thing. Bray's got soul splitting, and vigor flow as well as Earth Scribe. Okay, so probably Bray, the 3 warriors. And maybe Thymgus. Key thing to know is inspiration works even when silk stepped, so he can support when he's hidden. I might just do Brenner, have 2 mystics. Anyways, I'm not likely to bring Gunley, so yeah, Triss. Keep the rain off that armor. Okay. These folks will clean up the deepest. If they went this way, I still have to backtrack. Onto the Mithragi before... Oh geez, they get another calamity. Probably need a warrior with them for that. Forget the... Oh! Okay, I didn't mean to actually have them start moving. Plenty to satisfy the curious. Chance to rest bones too, which was nice. Gravel pelt scarf, extra armor. Most people have scarves. In fact, the only one who doesn't is Gunley. Could salvage it for a hide. Blade Scarf is like a legendary thing. Very good. I wouldn't replace that. Switch health for armor with heart. If I'm thinking about bringing him to the final fight. Or accuracy for armor with Bray. Probably not bring heart. Again, he does have... He's got good gear. He just doesn't even have... I might not be giving him enough credit. He's at the ungodly age of 96. I don't know, Brenner's Spirit Blade is pretty nice. Yeah. I don't think I want to bring Heart anywhere. I'll do Bray. mystics are kind of squishy, while accuracy is nice. Survivability matters more. Elkhorn scarf, which you can see, I'll show what it. That gives +5 accuracy. A stylish scarf of flower soft silk. For this, draping scarf held by a clasp. Yeah, it's small upgrade. Armor is very, very nice, especially when you combine it with temporary armor from like Earth Scribe stuff. The mystics are reasonably durable. Then you don't have to worry so much about keeping them safe. I'm going to have everyone gather here, I guess. Mithragi. Coachmen, which are nasty. They can like to start formations. Now more heavily armored. Drexel Muse. Muses are tough. I think I previously removed it from their deck in an earlier chapter. And the Drathics. And the deepest Merc Mother can now hobble. Tough. I think you can spend legacy points to remove calamities, and I did that I think in earlier chapters, but here I'm saving up because let me level more heroes up. After the campaign, you'll see promote more heroes, which saves in like transformations and weapons and stuff, as well as the legendary augments with the mod I have, which wouldn't normally. Having these guys gather together because I am not going to try and take on the Deepest or Mithragi without warriors. I mean, I probably could do the Deepest, but there's no guarantee. And no one in this party is max leveled. So it wouldn't even be good for trying to concentrate experience in people I want in the final fight. Could have started patrolling this site, but I wouldn't have finished it. Mall travel here. It's a group. Making friends all on the way. You can see Aggerity and Brenner confidants. Jungly and Brenner are sweethearts. So their relationship is leveled up from flame to sweetheart, which means one tries to attack either of them, the other gets +3 damage. I don't believe they have compatible personalities. There was an event they got which allowed them to become in a romantic relationship early on. Like a beautiful nature scene. They could choose to become romantic partners or not. Let's see. Probably the warriors, because they're all fully leveled. I can concentrate experience on the 2 characters who I want to gain experience. Bray and Brenner, I guess. They might, with all these sites, level up one more time. The only reason to level up Gelly more is if I want to get a chance of her trying new skills I could save. I think she can, a character like her who has not been in a previous campaign, she can become a local legend automatically. The first level folk hero and become a local legend, I can spend more points. So in a future campaign, she can keep up to 2 skills, which she has. And Foxflight, Jump Jaw, and Coin Moss are all very good hunter skills. So at least for the way I use hunters as kind of a support scout class. I'm not really big on the using them damage doing rogues because they're so squishy that if they get caught, they can just get murdered doing that. Even with Thornbark, there is a DLC that adds more armor types and might make for a more survivable hunter. I think one of them, but slower moving. I don't have it. Anyhow. So, it's worth noting improvised fireball can be saved in future campaigns but it would come at the expense of another skill. I don't think he's even been in he's not legacy tier even. This is his first battle. Yeah, my first campaign. Probably save in Soul Splay and Bigger Flow, though Prize Fireball is good, but not nearly as good as a lot of the other stuff. Anyhow, let's do this battle. These are the people I want to level up. And use Heart of Stone. Oh! This is a... I'll save this. This is a pretty rare event. I already remember what it does. Old-formed caverns stretched beneath Jasper Ottery. Bray, keep up. We're pushing through. Thank you. I mean, that you with the scuffy shuffle? Only their back-barking echoes answer them. If I remember correctly, the character who will get this in a party is the one who has the highest loner rating. Also, you can have change the personalities of your characters between campaigns. Or when you bring them back into one, I forget. So I could make, if you really want to do a build, you can shuffle around personality traits. Or if you don't like the way a character's personality was, change it for the next campaign. Can also represent people changing with time. Wait, where's Bray? How many breaks does she have to take? Weird, I thought she was right. I thought, this place lies to yours, I guess. Could be Deepest shadowing us. I hope she's fine. They scour their steps for the last sign of Bray. Wouldn't be us if a short cave trip went smoothly. Here's what we expect to see. A branching way, an almost triangular crevice, and beyond a tight twisting tunnel. Below them, in the colding ground, in the fungal glow. Yep, that's exactly the thing I ought to be doing. By myself. Me and the unspooky mushrooms. Yep, this is exactly the thing I ought to be doing. By myself, me and the unspooky mushrooms. Oh, and the treasure cave? Which is, I suppose, what this is? Under blade-sharp stones, a wider space, a firmer shine. There's a powerful smell, a heart smell, the heart of the mountain. And at first glance, she thinks a massive gray man is hunched over a blue-white flame. But she realizes, hey, what are you? Solemn rock, cut and graven. You can see it, it's a statue. I expect you probably sprout tentacles when I touch you, and you clench me up. Squeeze my ribs to splinters. Whose gem is that, though? Because Is it yours or mine? She can pry out the gem. She can pay it small honor and leave. Or, because she's an Earth Scribe, this is the unique interaction. Usually unique interactions are better. Require very specific circumstances. She can mix minds with the old grim statue. Where's the down... What's the down deep gossip? The first searching tendrils of herself, Bray extends, and she finds surprisingly easy purchase. I guess you've been bored? Cracking whispers flood the mind. I'd be reluctant to give secrets away if I was a god, especially to someone who looked like me. Ag, batok, batok. Streak, ag, shivin. Earth Scribe, I'm sometimes called. I'm less the writer than the reader. I think you know that. Then words come, etch themselves on the cave walls of our consciousness. I've never gone this before with an Earth Scribe, it's worth noting. I've gone this event, I think, a couple times, usually with random hunters. Hallowed are the hills, the underhills, the canyons and the crust. Ne? In a cloud cavern, a dream wind blows. Hallowed are the heights, and the ways they cut for water. Hallowed are the water's bends, and streams and pools, supplying the needs of all color-springing things. I need something harder than water once in a while, but you're old, so... Is that a reference to her being a flirt? Kind of a crude... She's a flirt, right? No, clown. Curious clown. Potential. She's a snark goofball. Anyways. When the first rock divided, there was the spirit I am from. There is no fit measure for the power I wield. I originated. I was creation's own idea. But know, where there is shape, a blade has been. Hallowed are the hands that out of the makeless solid trim space for existence. Whipping back around her is the air and matter of the cave. The statue's eyes have dulled. Hey, wait. What? Ah, gods, I guess. The bonds interfuse in them flag, fray, and flutter. But there's something now gleaming on the ground. Am I a child? You think I need a prize for listening? Like a blessing. Bray accepts the old god's offering, and she goes. Bray? Brenner, sounds like you. That's good then, because it is. What are your thoughts on old crusty deities? It's worth noting he is also an Earth Scribe, so either one of them could have gone that. Reunited, they move on, and soon emerge to fight another desperate fight. This is a rare talisman. Both the previous Legacy Augment mod I had and the one I switched to because it was more complete, they both include this item, so I'll be able to use it in future campaigns. I always thought it was silly that characters throw away. I can understand them getting rid of ordinary junk augments, but stuff like this, it's special. They would hold on to it. Or the river cloak, which is literally they like marry water folk and they get a cloak for it, and they're just going to get rid of that? A marriage gift from their husband or wife? I don't think so. Certain things are special. I mean, they keep weapons, like legendary weapons. Why not something like this? Anyways, its warm edges can split solid rock. In its core, an old world carver's will ever hums. +1 spell damage. And, if it makes things too easy, you can always turn up the difficulty. I make a lot of mistakes. I don't mind lower difficulty. This is easy once you've ground up, but it was actually pretty hard at the beginning, if I remember. Although as my legacy gets deeper and I can recruit more experienced people, but future campaigns do become easier if I recruit experienced adventurers. That's without any of this. Give it to heart, sure. Give it to Bray. She kind of makes the most sense to receive this. Also, she has what I would consider excellent pre-rolled stats, and she was lucky enough to get these wings. She is a fabled adventurer, which means I already made it so she can already keep 3 upgrades. It's always showing Fatma Thragi, but with the Leaf of Autumn Wayne. I don't know why it's not showing more stuff. I think she's been in a bunch of campaigns. She would have to be fabled, I think. She's also the one who found it. Probably makes the most sense. Roleplay. And then there's Brenner. He's a local legend. And yeah, he was in my very first campaign. Yeah, I think I like giving it to Bray. With the Drauven wings, and the Brenner's got the cat, which is kind of cool. They're both cool characters. So I also got these 2 items. Got the Starseed Ring this campaign, I believe. Glade Scarf at previous one. Both kept. It's got a lot of useful gear in the long run. I don't know. Bray needs something treasured to keep with her, I feel like. Brenner's got his stuff that he holds on to. A cat, a ring, and a scarf. That's enough for one person. Bray is also tougher. More willing to put her in harm's way. Might as well make it so she can hit hard too. Anyhow. Well, she is a Vigor Flow mage. That doesn't work great with spell damage. He would understand the whole thing with the spirit too. I can't decide which to give this to. She hasn't resolved any of her hook quests yet. Interesting. He'd be spirit pointing him. I'm just gonna break keep it. Sorry to bug you guys with that taking forever to figure out which of the two I want to keep. Oh yeah, fortitude. That would be the blessing of the earth god fella. Whew. 8 woken. 2 slingers. 2 horn children. 2 shadow hunters. A chosen of mushrocks. Father fungus. Mother murk. A chastising of faithful. This is going to be a hard fight. Just because of the sheer numbers of enemies. Oof. Both shadow hunters right there, too. At least to know where they are. One's left-handed, the other's right-handed. Interesting. The left-handed one has more armor, the right-handed one has more health. Do I dare start this now, or do I take a rest and record in the next video? Yeah, I need to get up and stretch and stuff. Alright, until next time, this is Northstar. I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Look out for my next video. And adieu.